There's not a very easy way to put this. Even though this is a video theorizing on a character from Sonic Forces, there will be spoilers for Sonic Mania. And that's because Sonic Mania is connected to Sonic Forces. So, if you guys haven't played Sonic Mania yet and you don't want any more spoilers, please leave this video. And if you have played Sonic Mania, then go ahead, keep on watching. Let's begin. So who's Infinite? Where does he come from? And what's under that mask of his? These are all questions that will probably be revealed in Sonic Forces, but I think I already have the answer to that. I think that Infinite comes from our world, from this physical world that we live in right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Infinite took off his mask and Aaron Webber's face appeared, because right now, evidence is really pointing towards Infinite being from our world. And Infinite has the power to manipulate the digital world. We can easily see that he has some sort of power over the digital world in the Enter Infinite video, where you can see that he has particles around him that looks like pixels. Pixels, of all things, are the particles around Infinite. And in the E3 trailer, he actually created cubes. And cubes could be just a 3D version of pixels. Like in the movie Pixels, they had cubes to make 2D characters 3D. In Sonic Mania, there was a ruby introduced called the Phantom Ruby, and from playing the game, it's very obvious that the Phantom Ruby is somehow connected to Infinite. In the regular final boss of Sonic Mania, Eggman teleports Sonic to multiple places, so he has to battle the hard-boiled heavies. And there's something interesting about this teleportation effect. It kinda looks like the Phantom Ruby is breaking the screen. If you look at it, if you pause it on this frame, it looks like your screen is broken. Which is strange because throughout the whole game, they've been using this effect where the Phantom Ruby makes all the colors negative. But now suddenly, it's making the screen broken? They have to be hinting at something here. And during the true final boss, just before Sonic and the Phantom Ruby get sucked into the portal that brings them to Sonic Forces, you can see that the Phantom Ruby does this glitchy thing. At first, it may look like it's shining, but if you look closely... So why would the Phantom Ruby make the screen look like it's broken? Why would it have a glitchy looking shine? Because it has the power to manipulate the digital world. And if you look at Infinite's theme song that the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel uploaded, the music video uses these glitchy effects, which is interesting. Why would they use glitchy effects? I don't know, because Infinite has power over the digital world. Sonic Forces is going to break the fourth wall, and Infinite is going to reveal to Sonic that he's been in a video game all this time and Sonic's not real. And look at the screenshot that was revealed recently. If you pre-order Sonic Forces on this Japanese website, you'll get these cards with Sonic Forces concept art on it, and one of the concept art is concept art of Infinite. And if you look at it, it looks like he's traveling through kind of like this circuit. Like if you play Shadow the Hedgehog and you know there's a level where Shadow goes through a computer into the internet or something. That's what it looks like Infinite is traveling through, because he can manipulate digital stuff. He has control over the game. He pulled Classic Sonic from Mania, literally from another game, into Forces, and it looks like he may be able to travel through different dimensions as well, or maybe glitch the game and teleport himself to other places. Maybe that's how he's faster than Sonic in that cutscene we got, because he can travel through the code, through the actual technology, and move himself through the game. There is this theory that I heard where people thought that Infinite had control over the fourth dimension. He could travel there, and that's how he's faster than Sonic. But that's not what I think. I think he just has control over the game. He just basically modded himself to be OP. That's it. That is what Infinite is. A hacker. I don't like hackers. But that really doesn't mean that Infinite is from outside of the game. He could be still a person in the game who just discovered these powers and is using them to take over the world. Well, think again. Firstly, Infinite says that he was born in this pain, so I'm guessing that he had this powers ever since. He's always known that he's living in a video game. And that's not very likely if you were actually born in a video game. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. So maybe he was born outside the video game. But let's keep looking deeper into Infinite's theme. There are some lyrics in here that say, "This is an illusion, open up your eyes and." What's an illusion? Sonic's world. Sonic's world's all an illusion. He lives in a video game. Infinite knows that he lives in a video game. Infinite knows that everyone lives in a video game. Infinite knows that there is a whole nother world out there controlling them. And yet, he has his own control over the world. Which is maybe why he has pain that keeps persisting. Maybe because the coders out there are coding him to be correct, but he's resisting, and he's become his own being, something that the game makers have not intended to make. And if we keep going towards the end of the song, there are lyrics that say, "So look around you and tell me what you really see." Infinite here is showing Sonic that he lives in a game. And then he says, "You live a lie, and that's the difference in you and me." Which means that Infinite might not even come from the Sonic world. He might come from our reality. Maybe he's a Sonic fan that went insane and went to the Sonic world by hacking Sega and putting himself into a bunch of Sonic games, starting from Mania, and now he's in Forces. There is still so much to learn about Infinite, but here, right now, we have enough evidence to conclude that he has power over Sonic's digital world, and may even come from ours. And I'm really excited to see what new things we'll learn about Infinite in the future. I mean, right now, we have evidence that he can power up other people as well, since you see in the Metal Sonic boss screenshots that he has pixels around him as well. So, Metal Sonic has been affected by Infinite. But if Infinite does reveal to Sonic that he lives in a video game, how would the future Sonic games turn up? Will Sonic just know he's in a video game forever? Or maybe Sega has decided to reboot the franchise, and at the end of the game, everything will reset. Infinite would have not existed, and Sonic would be going back to not knowing he's in a video game. Right now, Infinite's pretty much the most interesting Sonic character. I know people are saying that he looks like an OC, and maybe that might even be more evidence. If Infinite comes from our world, he would look like a human, but to fit into Sonic's world and his group of characters, he would have to make himself look like a Sonic character. Therefore, he created his OC, Infinite. And that's not very surprising, since we have our own OC in Sonic Forces. In Sonic Forces, we get to create our own character and play as them. So maybe Infinite is kind of the opposite to our OC, because he's the OC of the bad guys. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends who also like Sonic the Hedgehog. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I also make news videos, and I voice my opinions about the Sonic games. And soon I'm going to be making a video about the tag team game mode in Sonic Forces, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, like always at the end of a video, I'll see you guys later.